This recipe is called Carpaccio di Salmone con Pomodorini di Collina, which is a salmon carpaccio served with the cherry tomatoes. Now, carpaccio is a unique technique that everybody should know how to do it. And it's nothing more than slice a piece of meat or a piece of fish very, very thinly, and then you cure it or you marinate your own way. Now, in this case, I'm going to show you how to do a beautiful carpaccio of salmon. Now, the most important utensil that you're going to need to make the carpaccio is a very sharp knife. And your knife, if you can find one that is narrow and sharp, this is the most important utensil that you will need. And the way to do it is very, very simple. You just get your knife onto the salmon, okay? And you're just going to cut all the way down like that. And this is how you want your slice, okay? A thin slice, nice and easy, and then you're going to put it on the plate. Now, I can understand that at some point, some of you, they're going to say, well, I'm not very good with knives. I'll tell you something. It doesn't matter if your slice is not perfect, because this is your recipe, and if it's a little bit thicker or if it's done in pieces, so let it be. Remember, the flavor is what the most important thing in my carpaccio. And the other thing, you can always ask your fishmonger to do it anyway. And of course, by all means, you can do this recipe. Instead of using salmon, you can use tuna, or you can use a beautiful spigola, which is sea bass. It will work exactly the same. Now, I'm going to guarantee you that once you try this recipe, you will do it over and over again, because it's impressive, it's got plenty of flavor, and it's nice and light. Now, leave everything like that, and very simply, we're going to put a little bit of dry chili flakes on top. If you want, you can use fresh chili. And then we're going to put a little bit of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Just squeeze the lemon juice on top. And what is going to happen? The lemon is going to be what is going to make the salmon go in a completely different color and slightly cook it. So lemon juice. And now the other thing I'm going to do, I'm using my Pomodorini di Collina, which is the cherry tomato. Very simply, you just cut them in quarters, like this. And now what you want to do, you get your quartered cherry tomato and just squeeze them on top of the salmon. You want all the pulp of the tomatoes to cover the salmon. And the reason why we do that, because the tomatoes are going to be nice and sweet. So they're going to have a great balance with the sharpness of the lemon juice. Okay, so once you've done that, cover with a little bit of cling film and leave it in the fridge. And in 20 minutes, the carpaccio is ready. My carpaccio is ready, and I got a little bit of crusty bread. So have a look at exactly what's happening. The color is slightly changed. Can you see here? Some of the salmon now is pale. Some of it stays nice and pink. The last thing that we wanted to do, I got a little bit of oregano here. So what you do, just tear some of the fresh oregano leaves on top, and a little drizzle of good Italian extra virgin olive oil. Look at that. I can't wait to try. I got my breads. I got my salmon. Buon appetito. Oh. Mwah.